We the People versus They the Powerful, How Trump Champions the People Amidst Establishment Elitism. In American politics, the phrase "we the people" holds a profound resonance. It evokes the foundational ideals of a government that serves its citizens rather than ruling over them. Yet today, a growing divide between "we the people" and "they the powerful" underscores a fundamental battle for the soul of our nation. This divide pits everyday Americans against entrenched elites in Washington, an establishment that increasingly caters to special interests, globalist agendas, and power consolidation rather than the will of the people. In this battle, Donald J. Trump has emerged as the champion of the people, while the so-called rhinos, Republicans in name only, and Democrats align themselves with the interests of the powerful. Trump, a populist champion. From the moment Trump announced his candidacy in 2015, his message resonated with everyday Americans disillusioned by broken promises from career politicians. His rallying cry to drain the swamp wasn't just a slogan, it was a declaration of war against the cozy relationship between political elites and corporate interests. Unlike many of his predecessors, Trump made good on several key promises to the American people. Economic growth for the people, through tax cuts, deregulation, and renegotiated trade deals like the USMCA, Trump revived sectors of the economy that had been forgotten by globalists. Under his administration, middle-class incomes rose, unemployment hit historic lows, and blue-collar workers experienced tangible benefits. America First policies. Trump's emphasis on sovereignty, border security, and manufacturing resonated with millions who felt abandoned by leaders prioritizing globalization over American jobs. By enforcing stricter immigration policies and withdrawing from globalist agreements like the Paris Climate Accord, Trump reaffirmed his commitment to protecting American workers. Accountability for the elites. Trump disrupted the status quo by challenging institutions, exposing media bias, and calling out corruption in both parties. His willingness to take on the establishment made him a target, but also solidified his position as the people's president. Rhinos and Democrats. The coalition of the powerful. On the other side of this divide are the rhinos and Democrats, who, despite their supposed ideological differences, share a commitment to maintaining the status quo. They thrive in a system that rewards loyalty to power over loyalty to principles. These elites have repeatedly prioritized their own interests over the well-being of the American people. Globalism over nationalism. Both establishment Republicans and Democrats have championed policies that enrich multinational corporations and weaken American industries. From outsourcing jobs to supporting endless wars, they have betrayed the very people they claim to represent. Big government expansion. Whether through bloated spending bills or increased federal control over healthcare, education, and energy, the elites continue to grow government power at the expense of individual freedoms. The result is a bureaucratic behemoth that serves their interests while burdening taxpayers. Weaponization of institutions. Under the guise of defending democracy, the establishment has weaponized federal agencies like the FBI and DOJ to target political opponents, silence dissent, and suppress the voice of everyday Americans. Trump versus the Uniparty. What sets Trump apart? From the political establishment is his willingness to challenge both sides of the aisle. While many Republicans talk a good game about conservative values, their actions often betray their allegiance to the same corporate donors and lobbyists as the Democrats. This uniparty dynamic has left millions of Americans feeling disenfranchised. Trump's battles with figures like Mitch McConnell, Liz Cheney, and Mitt Romney illustrate the sharp contrast between his vision for America and the establishment's. While rhinos and Democrats champion policies that benefit the powerful, whether through unchecked immigration, free trade deals, or climate mandates, Trump's policies prioritize the needs of ordinary Americans. The media's role in propagating division. A complicit mainstream media plays a pivotal role in maintaining the power dynamic between we the people and they the powerful. By consistently vilifying Trump and downplaying the failures of the establishment, the media shields the powerful from accountability. Whether it's ignoring the Hunter Biden laptop story, misrepresenting the January 6th protests, or pushing narratives of insurrection, the media has become a propaganda arm for the elites. The path forward, empowering the people. The 2024 election represents a crucial crossroads in this battle. Trump's return to the political arena offers a renewed hope for millions who believe in the ideals of limited government, individual freedoms, and America First policies. However, the fight will not be easy. The establishment, armed with billions of dollars, a compliant media, and weaponized institutions, will stop at nothing to maintain its grip on power. The solution lies in unity among the people. Democrats, independents, and Republicans who feel abandoned by the elites must rally behind Trump's vision of restoring government to its rightful owners, the American people. This means holding Rhinos accountable, exposing corruption, and demanding transparency from those in power. Conclusion. We the people is more than just a phrase. It's a call to action. It reminds us that the true power in a democracy lies not in the hands of politicians or bureaucrats, but in the collective will of the people. Trump has positioned himself as a warrior for this principle, battling against a coalition of elites determined to protect their power at all costs. The choice is clear. Continue down the path of elitism and division, or reclaim the promise of a government by the people, for the people. With Trump leading the charge, the fight for America's future is far from over. The question now is whether we the people will rise to meet the moment or allow they the powerful to tighten their grip. The stakes could not be higher.